This is the story of this nation's greatest adventure, the winning of the West. I was born in the West. For more than a quarter of a century, I was a circuit judge. I traveled by horseback, mule train, stagecoach, burro, and on foot. I held court in saloons, horse stables, schoolhouses, and converted gambling dens. I saw the Wild West tamed. I saw history made. Let me tell you the story about the buffalo hunters and the Battle of Adobe Walls. But first, I'd like to read you what General Phil Sheridan said about the buffalo hunters in the year 1875. The buffalo hunters will do more in the next year to settle the Indian question than the entire regular army has done in the last 30 years. Send them powder and lead, let them kill, skin, and sell until the buffalo are exterminated. At one time, there were probably 125 million buffalo swarming the western plains from Montana to Texas. The Indians lived on these buffalo, but the white hunters made money from the hides and cared little that their slaughter of the buffalo made them the hated enemies of the Indians. Their only concern was that the herds were gradually disappearing. In June 1874, the hunters were gathered at Adobe Walls in the panhandle of Texas. They were in Indian territory, waiting for the sight of a buffalo herd. They'd been waiting for weeks in the hot, dry weather, and the tension was beginning to wear on their nerves. Only Jim Barth didn't mind. He was courting Maggie Hennon, the storekeeper's pretty daughter.
Buffalo sighted! Buffalo sighted!
Buffalo? You hear that, Joe? Buffalo! Buffalo!
Just riding around, not more than 2 hours away from here.
How big did you say that herd was?
Like I told you, the plains was black with them and rolling like the sea. Ask Squint here. They'd covered miles so thick you could drop 3 with one shot. You ain't right. Boom, boom, boom. $10, $20, $100. There's enough of them buffalo to make us millionaires.
Who saw them first?
We heard them. Then I says to Squint, what's that?
And what did I say? I said, that's no train rumbling over no bridge. Them's buffalo!
Yeah, they sound just like thunder way off. Like the ground was growling. And you can feel them with your feet miles away before you even see them or smell them.
Yeah, boom, boom.
And then you can see them out there. Their heads down, their noses wet, all snorting, gritting into the wind, kicking up clouds of dirt, making the air just black behind them.
Boom!
Wait.
What's the matter, Amos? Buffalo herd's been sighted.
Something wrong, Amos?
I've come to warn you. The Indians are going to drive you buffalo hunters right off the plains. This is their country. You got no right to hunt here.
Ah, he's crazy. What is he talking about? What's the matter, Amos? Trying to scare us off that buffalo? His wife's a squaw. He wants the Indians to have all them buffalo.
I came to warn you. They're going to wipe out Adobe Walls.
And just how do you know what they're going to do, huh?
My wife, Little Blossom, told me. She's related to Juana, chief of the Comanches.
Juana?
That half-breed.
I've spoken the truth.
You know what I think you are? A spy for Juana.
We ought to string him up.
Juana sends you here.
Leave him alone. You're crazy, all of you. He came here to warn us.
He'd just like to see us run for home. Come on. Well, there.
He's telling the truth, Jim.
Oh, honey, he's got a squaw wife.
You're buffalo crazy just like all the rest of them. I don't blame the Indians. This is their territory.
Yeah, but it ain't their buffalo, honey. Even Commander Dodge over at the fort said if he was looking for buffalo, he'd go where they were. What's good enough for the U.S. Army, honey, is good enough for me.
Well, it's not for me.
Oh, now you don't mean that, Maggie.
Oh, yes, I do. And what's more, I wouldn't marry a buffalo hunter if he were the last man on...
Oh, an Indian. All right,
Please.
we'll make you an Indian. What you need, some war paint. There. Put some more on. Some mustard.
They won't hurt him, honey.
Squaw man, we ought to decorate a tree with you.
Anybody know where there's a rope?
All right, come on, hold it. That's enough. Let him up. Now, listen, Amos. You go back and tell your friend Juana we're going to hunt buffalo wherever we find them. Now get before there's some real trouble.
Spoken the truth. Remember.
There's nothing to worry about. Forget it.
Joe Hannon's store served as a trading post for both the Indians and the whites. But on the day before the big hunt, Maggie was thinking only of the buffalo men and the supplies they would need.
Hello, little nose. Come on in. I'm glad to see you. I'll get you a cookie. You'd like that, wouldn't you? I like that. Can you say thank you, little nose? You can say it, but you won't. Thank you. You're welcome. Excuse me, I've got to get back to work. Can I help you with something? I will speak for him. Hina una suhuai.
Huku.
Matches. Matches?
Enough.
Sugar, 5 pounds. Sugar, 5 pounds.
Nakuts.
Gunpowder. Gunpowder? Thank you. How much? $5.10. Mulligan.
You're a Comanche, aren't you? What are you doing here?
They're just buying some supplies, Jim.
You are, huh? All right, pick up your supplies and go. Hey, Mia. Not the gunpowder.
Jim, he doesn't even understand you.
He understands me all right. Mia, out. I said not the gunpowder. One.
I'm sorry. Juana! Bonnie! Jim, I'm scared.
The night of June 26, 1874 is hot and wind still. The buffalo hunters are lolling outside the walls to catch any stray breeze and talking of tomorrow's hunt. Nobody is thinking of Indians.
Was that an owl?
Well, that was 2 owls, honey, getting acquainted. No, owls ain't so dumb sometimes.
Hey, Red. You notice the horses tonight?
What about them?
Well, they seem kind of nervous.
Maybe they smell buffalo. Evening, Rudy.
Evening, Jim. Ma'am?
Know something, Maggie? By the time this hunt is over, I figure I'm going to have enough money to get married. I bet you I get me over 100 high.
You hope.
Now, when I do, I'm going to build you a place you're really going to like. Yeah, I'll have a sink right in the kitchen. And a pump in it, too, so you won't have to be carrying water all the time.
And dishes with rosebuds painted on them. And a sewing machine. I'll make some calico curtains. And maybe we can have some chickens.
Sure. Yeah, honey, the way I figure this grass will feed cattle just as well as buffalo. Lots of cattle. You know what? We'll even have a bed with springs instead of straw. What's the matter, honey?
I don't know, it's so quiet out here. Almost too quiet. Makes a person feels sort of, I don't know. Let's go back.
You're not afraid of the dark, are you, honey? Me right here?
I keep remembering what Amos said about Indians.
Now, don't go paying any attention to old Amos. He just likes to hear himself talk. There's nothing to worry about. See any Indians, Rudy? What? Evening, Mr. Hannon.
Evening, Jim. They've got mats laid out in the hotel for you men anytime you want to turn in.
I guess might as well. I'm going to have a busy day tomorrow.
They sleep, dreaming of buffalo. Thousands of buffalo. Mountains of hides, dreaming of silver dollars and girls, of hot baths and soft beds, dreaming and planning for the future. Helpless men in another world. They might have slept forever. But history records that just at daybreak...
Ah, it's all right, boys. Just that cottonwood ridgepole. Must have broke onto the weight of the roof.
Wake me out of the beautifulest dream. I think I'll go back to mine.
All right, boys, let's go. Now that we're awake, let's get an early start. Come on, roll out of there. I think I'll go water my horse.
Well, us might as well get at this ridgepole.
Come on, boys, give us a hand. Morning, Rudy.
Morning, Jim. You getting an early start.
Can't get started too early for me.
Oh.
Rudy!
Come on, Chief! Come on, man. Quick! Quick! Joe!
Jim.
Come on. Frank, give me some ammunition. I'm practically out myself. All the ammunition's over the store. I'll go get some. You men cover me. They're out of ammunition in the hotel.
Right, I'll bring him.
You stay here with Maggie.
As suddenly as the attack began, so it ended. The Indians vanished, and with them vanished Maggie Hannon.
Chief Juana says you are thirsty. Drink. Tell your Chief Juana that I want nothing from him but to return to take care of my father. Just tell him that. Lo canico mio. Mi First came into the store, I thought he was a brave man. I even admired him. Don't tell him that. He's just a savage who murders and kidnaps.
No, come here.
Don't you touch me. I hate you. I despise you.
When you first saw me, you liked me.
You speak English?
My mother was a white woman. Her name was Cynthia Ann Parker.
I know. She was captured by the Comanches when she was a little girl.
After I was born, she was kidnapped by the whites.
You don't call it kidnapped when you're being taken back to your own people.
She was taken away from her husband and from her children. She was proud to be a Comanche, as I am. Now the white man is trying to destroy us by destroying our buffalo. But we shall fight to the death.
I don't blame you for being bitter, Juana. But you don't understand the white man. He doesn't want to destroy you. But the white man says to himself, why does the land belong to the Indians? They don't even use it.
It is our land. It has always been our land.
Thousands of white men will come, not just a few buffalo hunters from all over the world. Nobody can stop them.
Fight like Comanches. Die like Comanches.
Now you're talking just like a buffalo hunter. Let me go.
You will love me like my mother loved my father.
No.
I will make you love me.
You're not a chief. You're just a savage trying to take from a woman what she won't give him. Take me back to my people, Juana.
Let them come and get you.
They came as Juana knew they would. They didn't wait to clear the litter of battle. They didn't wait to get help from the soldiers at the fort. They rode out, Jim Barth leading all who were able against almost hopeless odds to rescue Meg.
Bet you they're holed up in the Palo Duro Canyon. That'll make it tough.
Sure will.
None of you boys has to come along. I got a special reason. Come on, boys, let's go.
Scout reports the hunters are on their way. They plan to trap us here in the canyon, like a herd of buffalo. But we are not buffalo waiting to be slaughtered. We will be hidden on both sides of the canyon, waiting for them.
Horrible and stupid. Maybe you can kill them, all of them, but it won't end there. They'll send the whole army after you, and then it'll be your turn to be killed. And what for? You can't stop the white man. There's room for both of you here. You should know that. You're not just a Comanche. You're half white.
I am Comanche. Soon you will see what that means. And after, you too will be Comanche.
I wouldn't trust them Comanches as far as I could throw a chicken feather.
We could be trapped in that canyon.
Yeah. You and the boys wait here. I'll ride up ahead. Have a look around.
There is the first of them.
Oh, no. It's too easy, Juana. A brave chief will not attack one foolish man.
Do not try to warn him. He is the man in the store.
Yes.
Tried to kill me.
If you'll let him go, I'll do anything you want. I'll be a Comanche.
Now my warriors will give me the shawl of a woman to put on my shoulders.
You're a great chief, Juana. You could lead your people into peace. That takes more wisdom and more courage than war.
I have heard enough white talk.
Captivity! Captivity!
Tonight my braves will sit around the fires. No honor in their heart for their chief.
I will keep my bargain.
My father gave this to my mother when he made her his wife. Come. Go to him. My mother, too, wanted the whites and Comanches to live in peace.
No, we'll wait till it's dark. We'll have a better chance of getting through the canyon.
Them messing you in broad daylight was sure some luck.
Yeah, and I ain't pushing it.
Jim! Jim!
Maggie.
Jim!
Maggie.
Jim!
Honey. Honey, are you all right?
Yes.
How'd you get here?
Juana sent me back.
Juana.
Yes, Juana.
Must be he's getting scared. Well, we'll teach him a lesson.
No, Jim. He could have killed you when you were in that canyon. He fired in the air to warn you.
Well, I'll be...
Yes. But I'm here and I'm safe. That's all you wanted, isn't it?
Yeah. Hey, about this Juana. How much do you like him, huh? That's what I'd like to know.
I want peace for us and for our children. I think that's what Juana wants, too.
Well, I'll never shoot another Indian. Yes, ma'am, I'm a reformed character about Indians. But I didn't say anything about buffaloes now, did I?
You don't need to. They'll soon be gone.
Maggie was right. The millions of buffalo made way for even more millions of cattle. And Juana brought his people down out of the high plains to settle at the foot of the Washita Mountains. And in Texas, they named a town for Juana. A pretty town, neat with houses and gardens. When they told Juana, he said,
May the Great Spirit shine on your town. May the rains fall, and in the warmth of the sunshine after the rain, may the earth yield bountifully. May peace and contentment dwell with you and your children forever.
And so ended one of the bitter struggles in this nation's greatest adventure, the winning of the West.